You're watching the National Basketball Training Center 2016, the Division 1 Finals between NU and Beda.
So before the start of the third quarter, Andre, we were talking about yung leading scorers natin. Wala nga yung mga usuals na si Baltazar and Clemente. And looking at the stat sheet right now,
the third,
Clemente had 10 third quarter points. So talagang nagpakita siya sa third quarter.
He was 4 of 6 from the field.
And when I checked Justin Baltazar, I saw number 8. Hindi points eh. Rebounds. 8 rebounds in the third quarter. So 6 points and 8 rebounds in the third quarter alone. Pero looking at the other side, I was talking about the matchup between Baltazar and Mahinay. 7 and 6 din naman yung Mahinay. So talagang lumalaban din itong si Mahinay dito kay Baltazar and showing him na kaya kita laban, di ako takot sa'yo.
By the way, a little bit of trivia for you as we take a look at that three. Lista mo na. Ang tres mula kay Albert Bordeos. Bordeos now has 15 to his name. The NU Bullpops are 19-0 combined in the UAAP and NBTC when leading after the third. Of course, these are all probabilities, but this is something important to take note of.
19-0.
19-0. They've been undefeated. Combine na natin UAAP and NBTC itong National University Bullpops. As we take a look at Clemente at the line.
That's 19 games won when they lead entering the fourth. And meron pa silang mga comeback victories. Ang dami naman nilang pinanalo. Ang dami naman nilang pinanalo this year.
They've been very, very successful, of course, under the tutelage of Coach Jeff Napa. 10 years in NU. He started way back in 2005, but he started as a head coach back into year 2000. And they won back in 2011, 2013, and 2015 in the UAP Juniors Division. 5 straight finals appearance. Their last year, they were in the semis, and they haven't won in the NBTC, so he also wants to win. Of course, he will move to Letran, a different scenario as the head coach of the Knights as we take a look at this drive by Nele, trying to help his team come back, down by 13 now.
But I read and heard that he's gonna stay with the Bullpops
as an active consultant to Coach Chico Manabat.
Okay.
And Chico Manabat will be the new head coach of the juniors of the Bullpops of NU. But
of course, di iiwan ni Coach Jeff Napa itong mga bata.
He's not gonna leave his boys. He's gonna be the active. He's still gonna be there, but of course, focus as well. Coaching Reynam Batak, John Soliano.
It's exciting. That's exciting.
And Letran Knights. We will get to talk to him a lot more, especially when the season 92 begins of the NCAA.
Parang anak na rin niya itong mga players niya.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Or then sige, baka ma-insulto si Coach Jeff. Kuya siya ng mga players na to. Batang-bata pa naman. Ito si Coach Jeff Napa.
Mahinay muscling his way. It's really a good matchup inside between Jeremy Mahinay and Justin Baltazar. John Lloyd Clemente using that pick set by Baltazar. Manala, thought about it. Nice up fake. And then John Lloyd Clemente free for 3, kapos. Tumuloy-tuloy using the left, everything but the shot for Lagumen.
Ang dami ng missed opportunities dito ng Beda. Minamalas din talaga, may kasama ng malas dito at magaling pa yung kalaban nila. So talagang they're really struggling to keep up with the Bullpops.
Let's see what Coach JB Season told the Red Caps earlier in between the third quarter and the fourth quarter, courtesy of this report from Siege.
Yes, Andre, Coach JB is keeping his composure, but you can definitely hear the urgency in his voice. This fourth quarter, he wants his team to be more aggressive in getting rebounds, to lessen their turnovers, and to be more communicative on offense. They may be down by quite a huge margin, but this champion squad is not giving up. The players themselves are hyping themselves, sticking together, and telling each other, let's go, kaya pa ito. Back to you, Andre and Mikey.
Thank you, Siege. Of course, Coach JB Season motivating the 7th-time reigning champs. He knows if there's one guy, alam niya kung paano painitin ang kanyang mga manlalaro. Itong si Coach JB Season, syempre alam niya din na he's been down right from the first quarter. Sabi mo nga dahil hindi naman talaga naghaharap itong NU and Beda, especially magkaibang liga sila ng nilalaroan.
May gulat na rin siguro kasama yun. Ganito pala kalakas itong NU Bullpops, but at the same time, 7-time champs too. 7 straight. who does that. So I believe if any team can come back from this lead, it's the San Beda Red Cubs. And if there's any team that can preserve a lead, it's the NU Bulldogs. So talagang hindi mo alam kung ano mangyayari sa game na to, and we will just have to wait and see.
This fourth quarter is anybody's ball game. The first three were dominated by the NU Bullpups. In the first quarter, they were up by 16 to 10. And then the score at the second quarter scoring was 23-17. And then the third, 22 to 18. Ganda naman ng behind the back pass ni Nele. Kaya lang hindi nasalo ni Tagala. Kaya balik sa NU ang leather. They swing it over to a free JLC. Lista mo na for John Lloyd Clemente.
Grabe naman to si JLC. Talaga nagpapakita entering the second half.
20 points for Clemente, 16 here in the second half. He had 10 in the third quarter. 2 threes here in the fourth and final canto.
I just have to say, it's really cool how he's JLC. Si Popoy. Hindi na scout yun ng magulang niya when they named him John Lloyd. For sure.
Basket made there for Alfaro, yes. Make that for Fernando.
Or maybe na-scout nila. Bata pa to eh.
Probably. Oh, yeah. Because he was born in the 90s.
We're talking about yung batch natin, hindi naman sa scout. Pero yung batch nito mga to, baka na-scout eh. So it's pretty nice to have someone named JLC playing in the NBTC.
Clementes is 17 years old, by the way. Just 17 years old.
Just 17 years old, wow.
Spot of three is good for Pedro Alfaro. So a little bit of life still beating. That heart is still beating of San Beda. That is 71 to 55 is our score as we just crossed our 5-minute mark of the fourth and final quarter of this finals between the NCAA champs and the UAAP champs.
Hey, you're only down 16 points. You make a 6-0 run. Let's say Coach Jeff calls a timeout. Settle down again. Make a small 4-0 run. A 6-2 run. So it's really just about runs. You just have to make runs, make stops, try to convert on the other end. Sometimes you have nothing to lose anymore. You're down 16. Gawin mo na lang lahat ng makakaya mo para lang mababa itong lamang.
Two free throws made by Pedro Alfaro. Baltazar goes back to the bench. Muhammad Sarip goes back to the hard court.
For Albert Cortez.
Baltazar, malalaman natin kung ibabalik pa dito ni Coach Jeff Napa, but he already has his usual double-double with 10 points and 13 rebounds. All in the day's work.
Daniel Atienza scores for NU. That was Atienza's first 2 points, by the way.
That's his fourth 3 on the Bulldogs.
So far here in the fourth quarter, scoring is tied towards both squads, chipping 12 points.
14 seconds on the shot.
But of course, that will not be beneficial for San Beda squads. They're trailing at naghahabol nga sila buong laro. They're down 73-57.
I really like how Coach JB Season handles itong si Evan Nele and itong si Abu Hichle. They've been struggling all game long, but he keeps them in the game because he knows that this can be a good thing and this can be a learning curve for them. For the coming years, hindi lang naman itong game na itong iniisip na, of course, developmental pa din naman itong NBTC. So even if you're struggling, learn how to bounce back. You have 4 minutes left. Try to salvage this game and try to make something out of it.
As we take a look at that three from Pedro Alfaro. Alfaro trying to get his team back in this one. He's the third leading scorer for San Beda now. with 12 points. Sinagot naman ni Atienza, his second basket in this game. Both baskets coming in the fourth. Mikey, I just want to ask you, as we take a look at that fall away, good looking fall away from Evanele. We see NU up here the whole game, double-digit lead. Kakatapos lang ng UAB, yung NCAA medyo matagal-tagal na. Do you think that plays a factor here? That played a factor na may diferensya na nakapahinga ng matagal itong San Beda compared to NU that's just fresh from their victory in the UAB. So take a look at another outside shot from Evanele. San Beda is still in this one.
This is what I'm saying. Talagang iniwan ni Coach JB to. At ito naman si Nele, really proving to everyone na may namalas lang talaga siyang and he can really ball. Itong si Evanele, but sumagot agad doon. Itong si Penano, keeping this game at base. 12 points na naman ang lamang ng Bullpops.
Oh, the look away
Velasquez for
three by Ani Velasquez. That was Steph Curry taking the three, looking away, and cutting this NU deficit back down to 9. That is 77-68 in favor of NU. 2:57 remaining in the game. We'll be right back with more after these. Coach JB Sison on your screens. Of course, trying to lead San Beda and get that championship again. Again, I posed that question. Dapat titingnan natin si Coach JB Sison. Do you think may diferensya? Does that play a factor that the UAP season just ended as compared to the NCAA that finished a couple of months back?
Yes, of course. Yun nga, you were saying the NCAA finished matagal-tagal na. So I'm sure nagpahinga na itong mga batang to. Siyempre, pinag-focus muna nila sa pag-aaral nila, of course, di ba? Yun pa rin naman ang focus ng mga batang to. So I'm pretty sure the length na hindi nagpa-practice itong San Beda is way longer than yung hindi nagpa-practice itong NU Bullpops. Kasi after nung nag-champion sila, a few weeks lang, ito na naman eh. So talagang condition na condition pa din tong NU.
Sally was able to score and bring the lead back to 11. The kick out and the three by Velasquez.
So a three-point barrage here for the San Beda Red Cubs, really keeping this game at bay. 8 points na lang itong lamang ng NU.
As Coach Olsen Rara Racela would say, that is the power of the three-pointer. Oh, nice up fake. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Of course, we hear Coliseum Barker say last 2 minutes, Clemente fires away. That may have been forced. And a foul to stop the break is committed here by Carl Angelo Penano.
2 minutes left, 1:51 left, 8 points. Their ball. A lot of things can happen here for San Beda.
Quick release din tong si Evanele.
Oh, he can really play.
Din ang itsura niya eh.
He can really play. He's been struggling today, but he can play. You can see naman eh, yung mga galawan niya. Minsan, minamalas lang siya today, pero tumutulong itong mga kakampi niya. Talagang from the outside with confidence, they are stroking it. Talagang Golden State Warriors na ba? Ang standards ngayon ng mga high school kids. Kasi nung panahon natin, ang standards, yung drive ng drive, of course, we were watching Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Pero ngayon talagang the three-point shot has really dictated this new batch of players.
Of course, thanks also to the players that the kids get to watch in the NBA,
Steph Curry,
in the local professional league. Of course, may mga, like Terrence Romeo shooting from the outside, Jeff Chan, all these, players that they idolize. Ika nga, yun nga, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson in the NBA. And as a testament to that, San Beda has been shooting astounding here in the fourth quarter from the three-point line. There is 6 of 7 from beyond the arc here in the fourth and final quarter.
Wait, I'm sorry. So, why is there 3 shots for Evanele? I think they were called for what do you call that? Advantage foul. So he was awarded 2 free throws and the ball.
They were fouling him to stop the break. Their advantage foul, kaya free throws plus possession ang ibinigay sa San Beda na malaking bagay.
But those were 3 free throws, and he makes all of them. So now they're only down 5.
plus the possession, but a turnover for the Red Cubs.
A big stop there for the NU Bullpups. When it mattered the most, they make a stop.
And all assistant coaches from both sides are on their feet.
We will see.
A minute and 30 remaining here in this Division 1 Finals of the NBTC 2016. Who will they go to? They go to the corner, and this is a big three from Coyoka.
For three.
But that came from Justin Baltazar. Again, the vision of this big man to pass off balls, pass off double teams, and ready talaga siya.
13 seconds on the shot clock.
Kumbaga, doubling him may not be the best strategy din because he knows how to pass off double teams. And if he finds those open teammates and they're ready to shoot.
Baltazar was able to get another rebound. Justin Baltazar now with 13 rebounds to go along with his 10 points. They go to Baltazar. The jumper by the big man.
Justin Baltazar.
And what a way to seal the deal for NU. Although there's still time, 46.2 is a whole lot of time, Mikey. But what a way and what a shot by Baltazar. Be right back after a few reminders. 84-74 is our score in the NBTC Division 1 Finals. Coach Jeff Napa said earlier he hasn't won. NU hasn't won here in the NBTC. So of course, we know that Coach Jeff will go to will be the head coach of Colegio de San Juan de Letran in NCAA season 92. So he also wants to win this not only for himself but for his boys as well.
Yeah, kumbaga ito na yung last championship nila together, especially lilipat na sila sa Letran and entering a system na defending champions. So talagang it's really parang normal na para dito kay Coach Jeff Napa yung maglaro dito sa mga ganitong klaseng sitwasyon.
84-74. Less than a minute to play. Oh, a crucial steal para kay Velasquez. Velasquez but loses the leather kay Atienza. Atienza off to Clemente. Clemente holds the ball. Sabi ni Coach Jeff and his coaching staff, hawak, lamang na tayo, and this could just be it. In the 2016 National Basketball Training Center Finals, Division 1, between the Bullpups and the Cubs. And the Bullpups of National University victorious 84-74 against the Red Cubs of San Beda College.
A hard-fought victory for the NU Bullpups. Lumaban itong San Beda hanggang sa dulo. So talagang San Beda showing their grit at the same time NU showing their composure. So like we were saying, San Beda needed to salvage this game and get something out of it, and I'm sure they did. They saw na kaya nila makipagsabayan sa NU, kaya nila makipagsabayan to the newly crowned NBTC champion. So this is a big step for the San Beda program and also a big step for the NU Bullpups program.
So that wraps up the 2016 NBTC League here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Earlier, the game was covered by Anton Rojas and Coach Alan Gregorio with Roxanne Montealegre at courtside. La Salle Lipa was victorious in that overtime game. Oh, it just ended in regulation, that is. It wasn't, you know, the final score was 62 so 60. Medyo na-confused lang ako. Bumati sa atin dito si
Coach Alex. Hanggang ngayon nasa starstruck ako kay Coach Alex. And I used to train with him. And I really miss how he taught us the value of hard work and not to be complacent with what you have. And yun naman din ang ini-instill niya dito sa mga bata ng NBTC. And you can see that with people like Justin Baltazar, JLC, John Lloyd Clemente, and on the other side, si Nele. Talagang just don't be complacent. Yes, you're only as good as your last game. And I'm sure the players like Nele and Abo Hijle will come back from this game and bounce back in a big way.
In a losing effort, Albert Bordeos finishes with 15 points for the San Beda Red Cubs. Ebaneles finished with 14, Alfaro with 12, Jeremy Mahina with 11, and Velasquez was able to chip in as well with 10 Abuhid Chile was scoreless in this game. And para naman sa NU, Clemente with 20 points. 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. And Justin Baltazar finishes with 12 points and 14 rebounds to go with his 1 block, 1 assist, and 1 steal.
And
para sa big man.
Under the radar is Jeremy Mahinay.
11 points and 14 rebounds.
We were talking about him today na coming into this game, si Baltazar ang pinapanood ng tao, but Jeremy Mahinay really showing off his skills as well. 11 and 14, malaking bagay yun para dito sa San Beda. And again, NBTC is developmental. So I'm sure the San Beda Red Cubs will bounce back from this, and they have learned a lot from this tournament.
And right now, let's go to Siege Tantenko at courtside with both John Lloyd Clemente and Justin Baltazar. Siege?
Tama, alam mo, sa ganda ng inilaro ng NU, dalawa ang ating best player of the game. John Lloyd, sabi mo sa akin before this match, excited kang makaharap ang champions ng NCAA. Gaano kasarap sabihin na in a battle of champions kayo ang nagwagi?
Masabi ko lang po, napakasarap sa paramdam kasi champion din po yung kalaban namin sa NCAA pa po.
Siguro yung emotions mo, napakataas ng fourth quarter. Anong tumatakbo sa isip mo?
Nasa isip ko lang po, parang lamang na po kami, nandun na po. Kaya huwag na namin bitawan.
Tama. Alam mo, nabanggit mo yung lamang nyo. Justin, kanina fourth quarter, ang laki na ng lamang nyo, pero go hard beast mode ka pa rin. Bakit?
Para po, kasi kanina po, mahabol pa po yung San Beda. Talagang gusto kami talunin. Ginagawa namin po, kailangan ipupush po namin sarili namin. Kailangan, gold pa rin palagi, habang may oras.
On behalf of the entire NU Bullpups, pasalamatan mo yung community na sumuporta sa inyo.
Pinapasalamatan ko po pala yung mga sumusuporta, yung mga NU po. NU, po.
Ako, ikaw naman, John Lloyd, yung family nyo, I'm sure nanonood. Meron ka bang gustong sabihin sa kanila?
Ma, tuna ako ngayon, Ma. Pwede mo ate. Binabati po yung Clemente family, tsaka Kasipanan family. Tsaka yung mga sa Barangay Sampaloc, mga tropa ko. Hello.
Maraming salamat, John Lloyd at Justin, sa pagbabalik natin. Meron pa palang tanong si Mikey, ang ating analyst. Mikey, ano yun?
Siege, naririnig ba nila ako? Gusto ko lang malaman, coming from UJ, John Lloyd, and Justin. We know that you've been dinodominate ninyo itong high school level. And of course, ang end goal nyo naman is to enter the college level. Ano sa tingin nyo ang mga magagawa nyo o may improve nyo sa game ninyo para ready kayo sa college? I'm sure alam nyo na iba yung high school sa college. Pero we all know that both of you are college ready. So ano ang adjustment from now to then na mapapaganda yung pagpasok nyo sa college?
Sa akin po, pagbubutihin ko pa po yung laging training po, maging go hard lang po, tsaka huwag magpabaya po. Yan lang po.
Ako po, lalakihin ko po yung katawan ko kasi big man po ako. Kailangan po, pag nakikipagbanggaan, kailangan malaking katawan.
Tama. Ready sa kung anumang sagupaan. Sa pagbabalik natin, time naman for our awarding. Kaya huwag kayong aalis. Back to you, Mikey and Andre.
Thank you, Siege. At salamat. Congratulations ulit kay John Lloyd at kay Justin doon. Binabangga, Siege, ingat ka. Pag masyadong malaki yan, di ka namin kaya protektahan. Sa amin pong pagbabalik, nabanggit nga ni Siege, will be the awarding ceremonies of the 2016 NBTC Division I Finals only here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause for our finalists in the Division I of the NBTC. And congratulations to everyone who took part in this amazing tournament in 2016. At this point, we would like to award our runners-up for this tournament. For the finals, we'd like to call in once again the president of SM Lifestyle Entertainment Incorporated, Mr. Ed Tejerero, to award our first runners-up. Once again, a big round of applause for the San Beda College Red Cubs. We have Leon Barbero, Joshua Tagala, Adi Velasquez, Robbie Naive, Chris Samaniego, Prince Etrata, Evan Nelie, Rai De La Rosa, Jeremy Mahinay, J.M. Lagumen, Albert Bordeos, Pedro Alfaro, Sam Abu Hijle, Luke Sese, and Miguel Bonalos, and of course with their head coach, J.B. Season. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your runners-up, the San Beda College Red Cubs. Maraming salamat. Our first runners-up, San Beda College. And now it's time to crown the champions of the 2016 NBTC Division 1. Once again, to be awarded by Mr. Ed Tejerero, let's bring in the National University Bulldogs. We have Paul Manalang, Terrence Fortea, Daniel Atienza, Joshua Hugar, John Beldua, John Lloyd Clemente, Neil Tolentino, Joshua Callejo, Sidney Mosqueda, Ryan Amsali, Hugh Dave Karim, Carl Angelo Peñano, Muhammad Sarip, Winderlich Koyuka, Dave Camaso, and Justin Baltazar, with head coach Jeff Napa. Assisting in the awarding is the National Training Director of the NBTC, Coach Alex Compton. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions for the 2016 NBTC Division 1, the National University. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to learn the identity of our finals most valuable player. Once again, we'd like to request Mr. Ed Tejerero to present the trophy to our finals MVP from the National University Bullpups, John Lloyd Clemente. John Lloyd Clemente led the Bullpups in scoring in the finals game with 20 points. Your finals MVP, John Lloyd Clemente. Congratulations once again to the National University Bullpups. And we still have a few awards to hand out. At this point, we'd like to call in the tournament director for Division I, Coach Atto Badolato, along with the national training director of the NBTC, Coach Alex Compton, and the national director of the NBTC himself, Coach Eric Altamirano, national program director. Coach Eric. National Program Director, Coach Eric Altamirano, joining Coach Atto Badolato and our birthday boy, Coach Alex Compton, to hand out the awards for the Mythical Five in Division I. Let's bring them in right now. First member, from Cebu, Errol Pastor. Next up, from San Beda College, Sam Abu Hijle. Next member of the Mythical Five, also from San Beda College, Evan Nellie. Fourth member of our Mythical Five, from the National University, Justin Baltazar. And last but not least, your finals MVP from NU, John Lloyd Clemente. I'd like to request Coach Eric, Coach Alex, and Coach Atto to join our distinguished Mythical Five on the podium. And the final award, ladies and gentlemen, is for the best defensive player of Division 1. And to hand out this award, we would like to give it to Coach Eric Altamirano, our Defensive Player of the Year from Division 1, none other than from the National University, Justin Baltazar. Congratulations, gentlemen, and congratulations once again to the NBTC for another successful year, the 9th staging of the NBTC. And we will see you all next season for the 10th year, the 10th anniversary of the NBTC. Once again, congratulations to all the participants, congratulations to all the organizers, and we will see you all again next year for the 2017 edition of the NBTC.
Thank you to our announcer, of course, Mr. Noel Zagaten. Congratulations to the Mythical Five and the MVP of the whole tournament of Division 1, of course. It's Justin Baltazar. John Lloyd Clemente was the finals MVP. We'll take a quick break and then we finish things off. We'll be right back after a few reminders. You are watching a 2016 National Basketball Training Center only on ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
Coach Eric.
We are back live with you from ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Andre Felix, Mikey Reyes, the very first MVP of the NBTC. And right now, but before we move to go to Siege Tantenko, Mikey, how was this whole experience being back, seeing the Altamirano family again? And syempre, dito ka nang galing, produkto ka ng NBTC. How was the whole experience? Seeing these kids, kanina kausap natin ng head coach ng Rex Day School from Santa Rosa, Laguna. And starstruck dahil nakita ka.
Well, hindi naman dahil, dahil nakita ka.
No.
Pero
no, honestly, seeing all these kids.
I was really excited to go back, and when I found out that they were gonna hold this here, I was really planning to go. I was talking to Michelle Beltran, pamangkin ni ano yan, ni Coach E, Tita Marisa, na talagang I wanted to come back. I wanted to see what's up, diba? Kasi it's been a while that I've been a part of NBTC again. I was there during the first year lang talaga. So it's amazing to see how it grew and how ang dami na nilang pinasok from different provinces from all over the country. So talagang
it
really
has
proud.
really grown.
Yeah, I'm really proud of what the NBTC has done for me personally and for all the other players, of course, from all over the country.
Nationwide as well. And speaking of the NBTC, let's go to Siege Tantenko, who is with the three men who, of course, started all this. Siege is with Coach Eric Altamirano, Coach Ato Badolato, and Coach Alex Compton. Siege.
Yes, Ray, kasama ko the guys who made all of this happen. Coach Ato, you know, ang natitv lang naman natin yung All-Star Game and yung finals, but this is also a stage where younger or less known players from the provinces get their chance to shine. What makes you proud to see stories like Ero Pastor?
Well, there were 12 teams in Division 2, the provincial teams, and it was actually a tournament that they did not expect. They never expected to play at the Mall of Asia Arena. They have been used to cement courts in the provinces, and this was quite an experience for them. As a matter of fact, there was one player who made that the ball doesn't bounce because they never played in a wooden court before. So it was quite an experience for them.
I met some of the players nga po. They were saying kinikilig sila just being here in the MOA Arena. Is there any player that really stood out for you and was like, wow, I can't wait to see great things from this underrated guy? Yeah,
where in Division 2, there was a very good player from the champion team, Lasal Lipa of Batangas, Di Maunahan, Rager Di Maunahan. He was really he's really a good player.
Ranger going crazy in that All-Star game yesterday. Thank you, Coach. Coach Eric Altamirano over here is the program director of the NBTC. And apart from skills like that, the Rangers, he and his wife, Miss Marissa, have said that this league isn't just about that. It's about building character. So ano po yung gusto nyong lesson na maiuwi ng ating mga high school ballers through college and beyond?
Well, marami talagang mga values ang nabibigay ng, well, not only basketball but sports, no? So specifically, we want to focus on leadership, commitment to excellence, the right attitude, and discipline.
Thank you very much. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Marissa, this league is a way for them to develop leadership so that they don't just become ballers, but when they become, you know, like executives or businessmen in their own right.
Yeah, gusto namin maging parang future Alex Compton sila.
Speaking of the present Alex Compton, Coach Alex, I'm sure there are a lot of young, aspiring basketball players watching at home. Ano po yung mensahe nyo for them?
Unang-una, hanapin nyo ang magaling na coach tulad ni Coach Eric Altamirano. Pangalawa, talagang kailangan passion natin. Kung may isang bagay na pangarap mo to, na gusto mong gumaling, kailangan yung passion mo. It pushes you past what you like doing and you're willing to suffer for things that you don't want to do sometimes. Hindi madaling maging excellent. Sabi ni Coach E, sa mga value namin dito sa NBTC is excellence. So it's not easy to be excellent. You have to push through the pain sometimes, keep getting better. And pangatlo, talagang kailangan pakinggan nyo yung mga coach. Coaches are there to help you, teach you, and raise you up. And we've been blessed in the NBTC with hundreds and hundreds of great coaches.
Great words from a great coach. Thank you so much to our three coaches, and we can't wait to see what's next for the next season of the NBTC. Back to you, Dre and Mikey.
Thank you, Siege, and congratulations to those three men who have produced so many very talented players here in the country. Coach Eric Altamirano, the national training, the program director of the NBTC. Coach Alex Compton is the national training director. And of course, the tournament director is Coach Ato Badulato. You owe them a lot. Anything you want to say, of course, about those three men, intelligent men in the basketball world here in the country?
They know that I owe, like you said, a lot of who I am today, not just as a basketball player. They taught me a lot off the court. You know how Coach Eric is a Christian, so talagang na-instill din niya sa akin yun. I believe that everything happens for a reason. So it's really just not about basketball, especially this NBTC program. From our time pa lang, it wasn't just about basketball.
Yes.
I mean, that's the focus.
They were even mentioning the focus, the values, the discipline.
Yeah, it's everything.
Yes.
Like what they were saying, hindi naman lahat ng players dito aabot ng PBA. So a lot of them will be working. So they will still bring the values and the lessons that they learned from this program beyond basketball. So talagang iba yung it's amazing how Coach E, Coach Alex, and Coach Ato really touch everyone's lives.
Congratulations once again to the National Basketball Training Center, Coach Eric, Coach Ato, and Coach Alex Compton. And that wraps up this spectacle 2 days brought to you by ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Abangan nyo naman on Sunday. It will be the Slam All-Stars, the event happening at the Gatorade Hoop Center. Yes, Mikey, you want to add something?
I just want to say,
yeah.
Tita Marissa's there. Ate Michelle is there. Nandun ito si Ate Michelle.
Of course, yes.
2007 pa lang. Talagang tinutulungan na niya kami. Inaalagaan na niya lahat ng players dito sa NBTC.
Of course, we have Les from ABS-CBN Sports as well as Lian Ocampo. And that is it for the whole crew. It was a pleasure working with you again, my friend. It's been a while since NCAA Season 91. Of course, we will see each other in NCAA Season 92. In behalf of Anton Rojas, Coach Alan Gregorio, Roxanne Monte Alegre, and the guys behind the camera as well. We can't name everybody. Of course, Derek Alneri, our overall producer, Sir Vic Caridad. My name is Andre Felix Ichton. Thank you for watching and supporting the National Basketball Training Center 2016. We look forward to better and bigger things in 2017. We'll see you again next time for ABS-CBN Sports. We bid you goodbye, God bless, and see you again. Till next time.